Hi there, Hiroshi. It's Andrew here again, ready and waiting to correct your technology essay. So let's have a look at your introduction. So here we don't need this. We can just say, technology has changed our ways of living in a variety of aspects, or a variety of respects. Due to its significant impact, people have different views, or differing views. If people's views differ, they are differing views about the relationship between technology and humans. And then we should use a comma, because the impact of technology is our new subject. So comma, and the impact of technology on human intelligence. That would be my biggest. I would remove these and use instead specific nouns. So technology has changed the way that people live in a variety of respects. Due to its significant impact, individuals have differing views about the relationship between technology and humans, and the impact of technology on the intelligence, or we could just say on intelligence. The impact of technology on intelligence. I believe that technology should be controlled in order to make it more suitable to daily life. And by doing so, we can use this comma, but we don't need this one, or this one. We can say, I believe that technology should be controlled in order to make it more suitable to daily life, comma, and by doing so, enhance intelligence further. In this essay, I will explain my opinion in detail. Good. So I'm removing these personal pronouns because they're simply not necessary, and they overly personalize an essay. Academic writing is supposed to be detached from personalization. We don't want to speak too much about people. We want to discuss ideas, consequences, results, effects. I believe that technology should be adapted, I would say, to human behavior, because what we're talking about here is how people interact with, and therefore their behavior around technology. So should humans be required to change their behavior, or should we only design technology that suits our existing behaviors? So I believe that technology should be adapted to human behavior. I would not go so far as to say it is nothing more. Human behavior, as it exists, mainly in support of people's goals. Even though technology is used in a wide variety of aspects of life, its purpose is to increase comfort, efficiency, and speed, but I would say its purpose is to increase comfort, convenience, and efficiency. As opposed means in opposition to, or where you said and not for this, we can just say as opposed to as opposed to the usage of technology itself. For example, the speed of an elevator is limited by the human body. So I would condense this into one sentence. I would say, for example, although the speed of an elevator could be increased far beyond current levels, it is limited by what a human body can endure. Therefore, it is important that technology be designed to be suitable for human life. Here I would use furthermore. Furthermore, I disagree with the opinion that technology hampers intelligence. Due to the advancements to technology, a variety of mysteries have been clarified, including anatomy, zoology, let's say including in the fields of anatomy, zoology, geology and physics, all of which have improved living conditions. Here we should use an example to support that statement. We could use the example of the computer. Without developments to quantum physics, for instance, the modern computer would not exist. Therefore, technology has deepened horizons, we broaden horizons. Technology has broadened the horizons of people and allowed them to gain new insights. To sum up, I believe we should control technology to suit our lives and utilize it properly in order to improve intelligence. We want to use more words like to increase, to improve, to decrease when we're talking about effects getting better or worse, or people getting smarter or dumber. It is better to say things like to increase intelligence or to further intelligence. It sounds much more formal and academic, is all. So the bar graph here, this is a decent intro. The bar graph compares the estimated number of visitors from Mexico, Canada and the USA to 4 cities, London, Paris, Madrid and Istanbul in 2018. Well done for remembering that it's estimated. So here it is clear from the graph that we don't need this. We can say it is clear from the graph that while the most popular city for Mexican tourists, plural, will be Madrid, or is expected to be Madrid. Let's not speak with certainty about estimations. The most popular city for Mexican tourists is expected to be Madrid. For Canadian tourists, the preference is expected to be for Istanbul. On the other hand, Paris should be the most attractive city for American visitors in 2018. For tourists from Mexico, see, you've already said this. Don't repeat yourself. Instead, support your statements with data. So it would have been better to just here to say, with X thousand visitors. It is clear from the graph that the most popular city for Mexican tourists is expected to be Madrid, with 65,000 projected visitors. For Canadian tourists, on the other hand, Istanbul will be the most popular, with 70,000 tourists expected to visit in 2018. Paris is set to be the most attractive city for American visitors, as it is expected to receive 100,000 people from the USA in 2018. And then, we don't need this at all, because we've supported all of our most popular statements here, and then this one paragraph here speaks of the most popular for each country. And then it's good for coherence and cohesion, because all of your data is collected together. So then we can talk about other cities next. So actually what I would do at some point, maybe first, in the first paragraph, I would just talk about the largest data available, which is the fact that the most number of tourists out of the full total will be Americans. So Americans represent the highest number of projected tourists for these 4 cities in 2018. That's a good overall statement. My biggest thing though would be not to use this certainty, because we're saying Istanbul will receive 70,000 Canadians, whereas actually these are estimations, projections, expectations. We don't pluralize thousand as well, and it would be better to write out the number 30,000. When we use numbers and words together, it's informal. It's not conventional. We don't tend to do that. So it would have been better to do one paragraph on the overall statement, which is that the highest number of tourists in 2018 is expected to be from America. We're talking about all 4 cities there. And then do a paragraph on the preference for each country. So which city is preferred by which country and by how many. Then any further information, so maybe the least, is there a consistently least popular city? And then I think actually you would have enough words there. So group your information together. Be careful of your plurals. This should be tourists, and this should be 1,000, not thousands. And also it's better to use the numbers to write these out when we're referring to data. This is quite good as well, though. Even though Istanbul is expected to be the least popular of the 4 cities, it is still expected to see 60,000 American visitors in 2018. So there you go. Some more general feedback for your task 1 there. It's important that we structure our description. So the very first sentence is the paraphrased description of the graph. The second sentence can be an overall statement. The second paragraph can be an overall statement. This is the biggest, widest, broadest picture we can see. And then some notable comments with supporting numbers. And then a discussion of trends, if it's appropriate. Now, a discussion of trends is change over time. And obviously, this is a measurement in 1 year only, so there's no trends to be seen. But normally, you will have a graph that changes over time, and so a discussion of trends is entirely appropriate. So I look forward to your next work, Hiroshi. Have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you soon.